Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen, how you all doing, and welcome back to our TOCA Race Driver 3 DTM series. As you can see, we are already set up for the race. Issues have occurred once again, which means that we are unable to see qualifying. However, we are starting down in 14th place. So, without further ado, let's get our heads down and see what we can do at this disgusting Zandvoort. Don't like this track. As I've said in my main, in the World Tour, in the main career mode, I'm not a fan of this track, and that's the same in DTM. So, starting in 14th place, we have to pick between lap 1 and 14. Let's see what we can do. It's a pretty bad start, but we're going to swing over to the inside as early as we can. We're down to 15th place. We just can't seem to get our start sorted out. But we're going to get turn 1 fairly decently. Let's see if we can get anyone up into the hairpin after the right-hander. We're going to force our way through. Oh, on another cut. A little bit dirty, a little bit rough, but sometimes that's what you need to do. But anyway, we are up into 12th, and we managed just to get out of that gaggle of cars, so understeer. So hopefully now, as I was saying before I got that ridiculous amount of understeer, hopefully now we can try to push, catch up to that group ahead and try to score some extremely important points. Again, I have no idea if I can do that. It's Zandvoort, it's a track I just dislike. I really dislike, and we are struggling. Don't forget, 110% difficulty, and we're on the base setup. Okay, we get on the power fairly early in that corner, and it does help us out a little bit. Seems like we're hooking up the corners fairly well, but I'm not sure if we are able to close in onto 11th place at the minute, but it's a long race, so you never know. We might have to do a Nürburgring and just not change tyres in the race. We're just struggling a lot of pace, and that has been. It's a shame with Nürburgring, because Nürburgring was a race that we should have won. We just couldn't find the pace soon enough, and then once we hit the race, it was just too many mistakes, too many issues were coming through. And now here at Zandvoort, we just 100% just do not have the pace. I'm trying to remember what other track we just had no pace at. Was it? It wasn't Spa. Spa we won. Or did we come second? I can't remember. Spa we won. Spa was the track where we got 2 punctures on the last lap because our tyres went red. Running wide on the exit of the left hairpin though. I just can't see any way of catching these guys up ahead unless we can do something special in the pits. And we do usually gain a little bit of time in our pit stops, but I'm not sure if it'll be enough. But right now it's all about just getting it right, lap after lap after lap, no mistakes, because the AI are prone to making mistakes, and we are catching up to Hakkinen slowly. I feel like we are a little bit quicker than him. We're kind of keeping the gap to the guys behind, but we're just struggling. Actually, let's take a look at our gear ratios down the straight, because we hit your max speed here. We've hit 6. So I think 6th gear could be a little bit shorter. Anyway, Hakkinen has closed in to 10th place, so hopefully they can start fighting, which could help us out that little bit. I mean, We're not exactly losing time to first place, but we're not gaining anything at the minute. We pulled away from the guy behind. They must have had a coming together. Gary Pappett is still leading the race though, and that is literally the worst case scenario for us. As it stands, I think he may actually jump us in the championship. It'll be exciting in terms of the championship, but not what we want to see. And it's in those final couple of corners there that we seem to really be losing time. We missed our turn in. We lose a lot of speed. In fact, we may drop this position down the back straight. Anyway, our tyres are still green. And this guy in 10th place has lost a lot of time to the guys up ahead. I'm just going to try to focus for a bit, see what I can do. I'm not going to pit until I absolutely have to, really. In fact, this guy is really closing into those guys up ahead very, very quickly. And we're closing onto him, so could this be where we start to turn our race around? I hope so. We just can't get that corner right. Yes, another mistake. 2 more cars in the pit. In fact, we can gain a lot of time on that pit entry because we wouldn't just fly in. But anyway, we're just going to try to keep pushing, try to hunt these guys down. I'm just kind of interested to see how long I can go on these tyres anyway. But it's really tricky, really tricky right now. I wish all corners could be like that right king. Because we gain so much time, and in fact we're starting to catch up to those guys up ahead once again. But this is where we start to lose the time, and I'm not sure why. That time we got the corner pretty nice, but again this right-hander is where we do lose a lot of time. Not this time though, or at least it doesn't feel like we lost a lot of time. We haven't even hit the halfway point in this race yet. I don't know if you're catching, we're pulling away from the guys further behind. Right, I think we would be able to get really close to them through the right-hander, or through these 2 right-handers that are coming up, because the AI lose a fair bit of time here sometimes. Little bit of a break before we enter. Right, let's see how much time we can gain here. Oh, come on, come on. We're closing in, but these guys are falling back from the leaders. Okay, we're starting to hook the laps together. If only we had been able to do this since the opening lap. Remember, 1:13 was the quickest lap time. Yes, come on. Yes, we're right on his tail. Let's just try not to lose any time behind him or when overtaking him. Oh yes, on the cutback. We don't lose too much time. Oh. We get a big shunt from him. And that's how you lose time. Now we're back. Now we've ended up battling when we do not want to be battling. Oh god. Ooh. Side by side as we enter lap 9. Oh, we make the move stick. I think I'm going to pit at the end of this lap because I think I'm going to have to change tyres regardless. He literally went right into the back of me there. I don't think I'll change suspension. Not worth it. I'm really going to hate myself if I make a mistake and make the suspension worse now, aren't I? Oh, yes. I mean, we're still closing into those guys, but I don't know if we're going to be able to make it to the end of the race on these tyres. So I think it makes sense to just go for the pits now, see what we can do. Right, this is where all the time can be gained. Oh, yes! Okay, right, we're in the pits now from 8th place. Let's see where we come out, down to 9th. Hopefully we don't lose any more places. Okay, so everyone who comes past us now, okay, that's X-Rom, that's fine. X-Rom pitted really early, so his tyres are going to be wearing out a lot in the final couple of laps. So X-Rom is the leader of all the people who have pitted already. And to be honest, when Paffett comes out, he'll come out in a similar position to him. Actually a little bit behind, so if we can really get these laps together, maybe we can get an undercut off on some of the people further up ahead. A little tap on the brakes, but right now it's going to be all about just hooking these laps together and seeing what we can do. And it's all about just trying to carry as much corner speed as possible, especially through some of these really long sweeping corners. In fact, that's Frentzen and X-Rom battling, so both of them doing fairly well this race. Yes! Almost nailed it. I think we missed the apex just a little bit. Is anyone in the pits? Come on. Yes, 3 people. Okay, how much further up are they going to come out? I have no idea. Okay, we're in 9th, and there were still a lot of people ahead who need to pit. So I think 2 of the people we overtook, we have actually jumped them in the pit stop. So we got a pretty neat outlap out of that. Just a little dab on the brake before entering this right-hander. That way you can do it every lap the same thing. Whereas if you try to take a flat out, it's much more likely that you'll make a mistake. We dropped to under 100 miles an hour that time through there, so what's your minimum speed, especially through those corners? Just see how low you actually drop in terms of miles per hour, kilometers an hour, depending on what you're using. So 118. How many more people are in the pits? Go on, give me another 2 or 3. No one. Starting to lose a bit of time to this guy behind us. Oh, that was nice. We finally got that left hairpin right. Okay, so there are 2, 3, 4, 5 people left to pit. And I think we're going to jump ahead of 3 of them. So we should be able to get 6th. 5th might be a stretch. So suspension's orange. Or brown, I should say. Okay, this is good because the guy ahead is catching up to Frentzen. Which means that we're catching up. Come on. Oh, 125, not 118. That's how you have to take that corner. No brakes, just let it roll in. Yes, there's one person in the pits. We're going to move up into 8th place now. Oh, he's closing this guy behind. I just hope that when he does catch, which will probably be soon, I can defend. But we are catching up to Frentzen quite well, and if they start battling, so those 2 people in the right hand side of the screen, they still have to pit, so we do have a 6th place, I believe. Oh, missed the apex. Okay, we've got 2 laps to try to catch up to Frentzen. Oh, yes. That was nice. That was nice. How many people in the pits on this lap? 2 people. 3. And, of course, Patrick's come out. Okay, Frentzen's been taken. We're in 6th, so we could actually make a late bid for 5th place. We've got 2 laps to do this, and we are catching quickly. Look how quickly Frentzen's losing time to that guy up ahead. Lost a bit of time there. If I'm quiet now, I do apologise. I'm just trying my hardest to actually catch up to Frentzen. No! Is that Mika? I think that's Hackman. Yes, we gain time now. If we can just hook this corner together, we will get Frentzen. Oh! 130 miles an hour on the exit! That's what I'm talking about. I think we've got him, you know. Around the outside! Are we going to do it? I think we've done it. Oh no, it's still side by side. We're going to hold it. And we're actually closing to this guy up ahead. If only we were able to do this from the start of the race, we could have maybe have gone for a podium. In fact, even if we had pitted a lap earlier, it might have been enough. But at least we have finally found the pace. Here at Zandvoort. Oh no. But, sorry for the swearing. Okay, we made the mistake at the end, but we could have gone for 4th. But we weren't far from 4th. So, you know what, I'll take that. We finally found pace at Zandvoort towards the end. So, I'm really glad about that. We could have done more practice for sure, but 1:14 flat at the end. What was the fastest time? Literally, we got the identical fastest lap to Laurent Aiello, who was the guy behind us, who probably did it on like the last couple of laps as well. But we managed to get 4 points, only lost 6 points to Parfait. Oh my god. 1 point separating us as we enter the final 2 races. We've got Eurospeedway Laos and then Istanbul. Istanbul, such a good circuit. Now, Eurospeedway Lausitz, remember, last time round we should have won there. We made a big mistake. So, let's go over our big mistakes. Eurospeedway Lausitz we should have won. And I think, was it Oschersleben that we should have done well in as well? I think it was the first 2 that we should have done really well in, but we made mistakes. And Eurospeedway Lausitz, I think we hit the pit exit barrier on turn 1, and that's what cost us. So, anyway, that has been this race for today. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. However, that has been it, and until next time, which will be Eurospeedway Lausitz, and the championship is hotting up, I will see you guys next time. So until next time, guys, as usual, stay milky, and assalamu alaikum. See you guys.